Hi, my name is Jen, and I'm with the Volusia County Public Library Hope Place branch. And today I'll be teaching you how to make these easy pom-poms. You could use them for decorating or for any kind of crafting. We're going to make them in a couple of different sizes. And we're not using our normal pom-pom maker for these. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how to use toilet paper rollers and a little bit of cardboard. So let's get started. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make two sizes of pom-poms. What we'll need for these pom-poms, we're not using a typical pom-pom maker. We're going to be using some recycled materials. So what we need are two toilet paper holders, or you could use one paper towel holder and cut it in half. We're going to need some cardboard. And a good size for the larger pom-pom, I used a mason jar lid to make my circles. So we'll also need a pencil, a pair of scissors, and of course, whatever color yarn that you would like for your pom-pom. You can make your pom-poms any size that you like. This one we're going to start with today is going to be about 3 inches. So how I did this one was I got a mason jar lid, and I'm going to use that on my piece of cardboard, and I'm going to trace 2 mason jar lids side by side. And then we're going to cut these out so we end up with these. On one of them, you'll need to find the center of the cardboard and go ahead and use either your pencil or your scissors and punch a hole all the way through. Now it's time to start creating our first pom-pom. So what we're going to do is take our toilet paper holders and hold them together. I'm using 2 different colors of string for this one, so we're going to go around the center of the toilet paper holders about 75 times. You don't want to go too tightly, so we're just going to set our string in the center and holding on to it. We're going to go around 75 times. I've completed wrapping my toilet paper holders 75 times with my 2 colors of string. If you were just doing a single color pom-pom, you would go about 150, and that'll give you a nice full pom-pom. Now that we're done with the wrapping, we're just going to cut it off and set it down gently. For the next step in making our pom-pom, we're going to need about 10 to 12 inches of the yarn that you use to make your pom-pom, and you can just eyeball this. So we'll cut off a piece, and then what we'll do is take the yarn and go between the 2 toilet paper holders, just like that. And then we're going to tie it once and then twice and secure it down. Make sure that you don't tie this knot down too tight because we still have to get these toilet paper rollers out of the pom-pom, but this is an excellent way to get it secure so that you can remove them. To take the toilet paper holders out of the pom-pom, we're just going to slowly hold on to the top gently and just bring each one out slowly, top and bottom, because we don't want to lose all that yarn that we just did. Just like that. Set it down gently and take those 2 pieces of string and pull them tight. And then give it one more knot. And this is what we're looking for. Now we can start cutting our pom-pom. So making sure to hold on to this long string, we don't want to cut that. We're just going to take our scissors and go inside of all of the loops on each side and cut them out. Once you finish cutting up all the loops on your pom-poms, give your little pom-pom a shake with your extra long strings. And as you can see, it's not ready yet. It looks more like a pine cone. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our little templates to make it a perfect pom-pom. Now we're going to start using our pom-pom templates. So what we need to do is take the long strings that we had and get them to go inside of the hole that we created on our pom-pom template. You can use your pencil if you need a little bit of help. So what you're going to do is put your pom-pom on and holding the bottom. Just flatten it out, just like that. Once you've got it pretty flat, take the other side and put it right on top and hold it. It's going to look kind of like an ice cream sandwich. So now what we're going to do is take our scissors and follow around the cardboard using that as our template and just cut off all the extra yarn. I followed my template all the way around the entire pom-pom, and I made sure to keep these safe. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, take off the top and just give it another shake. So you can see we're almost there, but we're not quite there. So to make our pom-pom perfect, what we're going to do is we're going to wrap up this long string with your finger and just set it down on your template bottom and put your pom-pom to the side. So then you're going to take your pom-pom and flatten it out this way and put the template, the other side of the template on top. And now you see we have even more to cut. Now that we've cut the second time following the template, we're going to go ahead and take the top of the template off and the bottom, and you still have those strings. So give your pom-pom a shake. Perfect pom-pom. Now that you know how to make the perfect pom-pom every time, you can use this for any kind of decoration or pom-pom craft that you might want to do in the future. I use this same technique for my springtime bunny bottom decoration. So let me show you how to make the smaller version of the same perfect pom-pom. For my smaller pom-pom, I'm going to be doing about 1.5 inch pom-pom. We're going to do the exact same thing we did with the larger size template, except I'm going to be using 1 toilet paper roller. And what I did was I used this as a trace instead of the large mason jar. So what we'll do is you trace out the end and then cut these out. Just like we did with the larger ones, you'll make a hole in the very center all the way through on one side. This smaller pom-pom, I'm going to stick with 2 colors again. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around 25 times in the center with our 2 pieces of string. If you were using 1 piece of string, you would go around 50. Now that I've gone around my toilet paper holder 25 times, I'm going to go ahead and set it down gently. And for this, we're also going to need that piece of string again, so about 10 inches just to be safe. Removing this pom-pom from the toilet paper holder, we're going to have to be a little more careful because we're not going to secure it first. We're just slowly going to hold on tight and slowly just take the toilet paper roller out and set it down. Next, we're going to take our string and put it right in the center. Flip it over. And then we're going to do our 1, 2 times knot. And then just make sure that it's in the center and lock it down. Just like that. Now it's just a smaller size, but I'm sure that this is starting to look very familiar. So we have our long string, and now all we need to do is go through and cut all the loops on both sides, making sure not to cut that long string. Now that we have our smaller beginning of our pom-pom, we're just going to do exactly what we did with the larger pom-pom. We're going to take these strings and put them through the hole on our first side of our template. Once you've got your string through your first bottom of your template, we're going to flatten this string down, put the top template on, and cut around. Now that we've made our first pass on the template, we're going to do what we did on the larger pom-pom and just wrap the larger string up on your finger, set it on one end of your template, and then set your pom-pom on its side so that you can put the top of your template on, and we're going to cut around this one. Now that we've cut around the template with the pom-pom on its side, so we're just going to take our template apart, give it a little shake. Perfect pom-pom. I just want to say thank you for joining me during my pom-pom video today. Also, to remind you to go to volusialibrary.org where you can search for books, DVDs, and magazines for more crafting inspiration. We also have a Facebook, an Instagram, and this YouTube channel where Volusia's Getting Crafty. Don't forget to click that subscribe button so you get notifications whenever we upload a new video. I'll see you in my next video. Happy crafting!